Hello and welcome back to Rogue Trader. In between episodes I have moved us off of the station where we had that last difficult fight, and I've moved us back to the voidship. And in doing so, I also had a look at some of our characters, trying to figure out what we could do to make fights better for us, because obviously things work for Abelard, but for the rest of the team it's a little bit, like, up in the air. And the person I want to have a look at is Pascal. Pascal is almost always in our party, due to him being a tech priest, and him basically filling a role that nobody else fills in the team. Now, he, ideally, will never dodge. His dodge is terrible. It's absolutely atrocious. So, it would make sense for him to be in heavy armor, because when you're in heavy armor, you also cannot dodge. It's kind of just the obvious choice. The problem is he needs to have heavy armor proficiency for you to make this work. Now, he currently cannot get heavy armor proficiency because he has 30 strength. To get heavy armor proficiency, you need to have 45 strength. But previously, they made the change that made strength more effective on two-handed melee weapons, which he uses. So strength is now actually a really good stat for him. I think you can see where this is going. What I'd like to do is raise his strength a little bit, and then get him heavy armor proficiency. I think that's a good thing for us to spend our time doing, especially as none of the assassin talents are good for him whatsoever, right? That we've had a look at them and we kind of went, yeah, they're okay, but they're not really, they're not shining examples of what we need him to get. So, when we level him up, I think we're just going to take a strength level up, and we're going to go down that path. Now, I did look online to see whether there was a way of lowering the requirements for heavy armor proficiency, and I couldn't seem to find one. But what I did find is a lot of people saying it's not bad to just put a lot of points into a characteristic early if you need it, because later on in the game, people are getting, or were, at least from the posts I was reading, getting to the point where they had a lot of talents being given to them, like they had a lot of opportunities to take talents, but very little talents they actually wanted to take. So, we shouldn't feel bad about using a talent point for trying to get him like something specific, because basically later on it's not going to matter. So, with that in mind, I think what we're going to do is we're going to ignore everything on him, and we are going to take characteristic training strength. That's it. We're just going to increase his strength by 5. And then at some point, we're going to increase it again, and then we're going to increase it again. When do we even get... We get a characteristic next level. Can we improve strength? We can. Yeah. So we're probably going strength, strength. I actually don't know if when we can get one here, maybe. Actually, we probably can't get 2. But maybe we can get another characteristic training there or something. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get strength a couple of times, and we'll see where things go from there. So, that is roughly the plan. So, we have somewhere that we're going with him. We don't know if it's good, we don't know if it's bad, but it's somewhere. And at least that would then give him a bunch of equipment which nobody else uses that he would get first pick of, which means that he should get better equipment as well. So, happy with that. Right, now we're going to go back to us. What went wrong with us in the previous fight? Well, actually, most things were mostly okay with us. Our main issue is that our character by ourselves is not very good. He's very good at providing buffs to other people, but as a character in of himself, he doesn't really do very much. So, we want to have a look here and see what we can do. We have some things that we have previously marked. Let's have a look at these. So, using a stratagem on a combat tactics area grants all allies in the area 6 deflection against the next melee hit they suffer. That seems really good, and I can see why I clicked it. Here's my problem with it. Who is the character standing in melee range? It's not really a huge surprise. That character is Abelard, who is the only character we have who has no issues whatsoever in combat. That is also Abelard, especially against melee hits. So this is great if we want to make Abelard even stronger, but doesn't really fix any of our issues. What are these other ones it recommends? So it can give us dodge against other allies' attacks. Not that interested. Using a stratagem on a rear area also makes the allies in that area the lowest priority targets for 1 round. Okay. If there are more enemies than allies in the frontline area, all allies gain bonus to parry and dodge. If there are more allies than enemies, all allies gain increase to damage. Okay, I'm not really interested in those. Willpower resistance tests forced by overwhelming stratagem are made with an 5 plus 2 times int bonus. Or int plus fel, I suppose. Yeah, so that's 10 times by 2, so we're talking 25 penalty. I mean, that's pretty good. We never used the overwhelming stratagem, but it's pretty good. Opening stratagem. First stratagem in a turn can be used for 0 AP. Currently, AP is not our issue. Every enemy in the frontline area, or killed in the frontline area, increases bonuses of combat tactics and areas by 1 until the end of combat. All bonuses. Now that would be pretty good. That's going to provide a lot of bonuses to dodge, to damage. Okay. Again, that's refunding AP, which we don't need to worry about. Or we could just take a generic talent. I don't think we need to take a generic talent. I think I'm actually quite happy. Was camaraderie? I already have that feature, yeah. I think I'm quite happy taking... Where was it? Strategic offense. Killing enemies in the frontline area increases all bonuses of combat tactics areas by 1. This means that we can turn our very, very strong Abelard into something for the rest of the team, right? Every time an enemy is killed in that frontline area that he's standing in, all the other bonuses go up by 1. That seems good. So if we have a look at what we're talking about there, we're talking about these 3 bonuses. So we would get 1% more armor and 1% more damage per kill in the frontline area. In the backline area, you get 1% more cover efficiency and dodge, and 1% more dodge reduction. In the rear, you get 1% more damage with ranged attack, and 1% more over-penetration, and 1% more critical hit chance. These are all really good, so we're happy with that. Right. Roulette. I want to check something with Roulette and with Adira. I just want to check. Do they have the thing that means that when somebody else gets a kill on a prey, they get a benefit? Because if not, I kind of want to take those. No, I don't believe that they do. Or at least I don't... Oh no, this is archetype commands. I'm on us. That's why I can't see anything I'm looking at. Okay, share the spoils, yes. Whenever an ally kills prey, the bounty hunter gains half the bonuses. I think I want that on Adira as well. So actually, let's just go and see. Does Adira have share the spoils? No. Alright, I would love her to get that, because then her prey thing is less useless. Share the spoils. Where is it? Wait. Yeah, should it not be up here somewhere? Share the spoil. Oh, there it is. Yeah. This one, I think we just take it. I know that she has a bunch of psychic stuff that we could be taking. I think that this makes her bounty hunter thing much more worthwhile because we can use it. Cool. Right. And it means that if she just about doesn't kill somebody, she still gets a benefit. Right. Orlette, let's have a look here. You weren't in the previous fight. I think you're great. What have I ticked? Flay the Bold. Call the Bold additionally removes difficulty tier deflection, willpower, and toughness. That's pretty good. When a bounty hunter performs a single shot attack on a mobilized or stunned target, this attack refunds its cost and does not count towards the attack limit. Very good, but we don't really have a way of doing that currently. What's this one? When they're not being trailed as killed by an enemy, bounty hunter gains an extra turn of half their MP and AP. Cannot attack during this turn. But you could set up the free attack for next turn. Did I see Drukhari stuff there? Drukhari weapon proficiency. That's interesting. I don't think we need that, but that is interesting that you could do that. Okay. Maybe we take this one. And then we accept that at some point we're going to have to get an immobilized or stunned thing, and then that makes her a lot stronger. Yeah, we take something... Oh, Flay the Bold, though, is really useful. Maybe we'll go Flay the Bold, actually. I've changed my mind. I like the ability to remove deflection. Doesn't say if this stacks, but it might. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Next up, we have Jai. Let's see what she does. Next thing here, available talents. So, all of the Master Tactician's abilities work as if the Master Tactician has 8 more stacks of tactical advantage. I do like that. Master Tactician gains 1 stack of tactical advantage for every hit scored on enemies. That could stack really quickly, right? That isn't attacks, that isn't hits by her, that's just hits in general. So let's say that we put her in a party with Argenta. She's hitting 8 times a turn. That starts to look really, really good. Okay, I like that. Whenever an ally grants a Master Tactician stacks of tactical advantage, the ally also heals. Those two together actually sound incredible, because you have joint effective on, right? An ally uses a burst shot into the group. That's 8 hits, let's say for Argenta. She would then heal 8. That's nuts. I think I like that. Just seeing what else I have. You immediately get an extra turn with a bunch of AP and full MP first time any of the Master Tactician's allies use a heroic act. Yeah, that is pretty good. Whenever you spend tactical advantage stacks on abilities, the critical damage spent by the Master Tactician increases by 1% for every stack until the end of the turn. Also pretty good. I'm going to take Joint Offensive. I think that could scale really well. Next up, let's go Cassia. We want to take Navigator stuff with her. We don't really care about all of this stuff, although all of that is also useful. Navigator stuff. What could we take? Under my protection. Allies that are targeted by Navigator's abilities gain +5 to all resistance tests against warp abilities. That's quite nice. Until the end of combat, enemies damaged by Navigator suffer additional +7 damage from all attacks of opportunity and cannot dodge them. Also interesting. I mean, I've looked at all of these before. I'm going to trust past me. I think Under My Protection sounds really good. I think the Unblinking Stare sounds really good. Is there anything else, actually? You're targeted by Navigator's power, you gain 10% armor. This armor is reduced by the amount of Veil Degradation, and is increased by the infusing parameter of the currently equipped Navigator staff. Okay. While under the effect of any Navigator power, enemies have their armor reduced. No. Navigator path powers deal 1 additional damage for every 5 bonus characteristics of the Navigator's currently equipped staff. Okay. Whenever the Navigator uses a Navigator power that has not been used, gain 2 perception. Whenever Navigator uses a Navigator ability, Veil Degradation is reduced by 1. Actually, that sounds really good. Enemies moved by the Navigator, not interested. Enemies affected by Navigator abilities suffer a stacking -10 penalty, not interested. Get extra movement speed on extra turns. Every second turn gain action points, every odd turn gain perception. Enemies damaged by the Navigator. Okay, I'm going to take Stable Roots. I think this one's good. Right, who else have we got here? We have Argenta. Argenta actually does relatively good damage. Her problem is survival, but that's more of a positioning issue. Exploit Weakness. When the Archmilitant attacks targets that have their armor reduced by any effects applied by the Archmilitant's allies, they gain 10% extra damage. When they have deflection reduced, they deal 2 extra damage. So that'd be really good with the Call the Bold stuff that we just did. Whenever the Archmilitant attacks targets that have their dodge reduced, you gain critical hit chance. Parry reduced, gain critical damage. Again, really good, because we can do that very easily with operative stuff. Every round, the first single target ability used by an ally on the Archmilitant grants +1 action point to that ally. Means that you can get free action by buffing them. Gain 1 stack of versatility whenever an ally grants an Archmilitant an extra turn. Also very good. Cost of Wildfire is reduced by 1 AP for every 3 stacks of versatility instead of 4. Given that you start at like 3, right? You can get up to 6 really quickly, and you can get that really rolling quite quickly. What's heavy gunner? Heavy weapon attacks cost 1 less action point. Also incredible. But we're basically avoiding that by using wildfire, right? For the most part. Yeah, I don't know. I think I really like preferred targets. I think that one could be very, very good. It means that if we lower some things, armor and parry using our navigators, not navigator, using our using our operative stuff, we then get a huge bonus here. I suppose that doesn't stack over time. Yeah, that doesn't stack as much over time, I suppose. Maybe I do just take the -1 from heavy gunner. Let's just take the -1 from heavy gunner. I think it probably outperforms. I think the critical damage one sounds cool, but I think having an extra AP is probably just going to outperform it in almost every circumstance. Because we do occasionally run out of AP on her now. Here, what have we got? Professional acumen. First use of an assassin ability costs 0 AP per turn. Alright. Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer more damage. Whenever the momentum reaches 200 during the Psyker's turn, Psyker gains 5 to all characteristics, 1 to resolve, 1 to deflection, and 1 to all damage until the end of combat. That's cool. What else have we got down here? Nothing that we need too much. Professional acumen could make it so we could use our abilities more. What does he have? I guess actually, yeah, it's easier to do it like this. Let's go in here. Abilities. So we could do Seek the Opening for free. That's not bad. Killing Edge as well for additional damage is not bad. Yeah, I suppose these aren't... like, Seek the Opening is pretty good. It means that we do basically 10% max wounds damage for free. That's not bad. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, let's maybe take that. That might encourage us to use it, because we are kind of running out of AP on him each turn. So that would give us a reason to use it. And now we have Abelard, who is practically perfect in every way. Let's see what we want for him. Covering Bulwark. He counts as full cover for allies. I'm not sure that we need that, but that's an idea. +5 toughness for all your allies. I mean, that's also kind of cool. What else have we got in here? Like, basically nothing. Alright, well, based on that fantastic lot of stuff that we've done here, just seeing what other stuff we got, if anything seems amazing. At the start of the Vanguard's turn, before their temporary wounds are lost, the Vanguard gains number of temporary wounds strength for 1 round. Oh. Yeah, I'll take that one. Does he not usually have like 20 bonus wounds? That'll give him like 20 bonus strength. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll take that. Yeah, okay. Cool. Right. And that's us leveled up. That was fairly harmless and everything is pretty good. Okay, happy with that. Right. Now it is time for us to go back to the Koronus Expanse and maybe go see if we can find those Chaos guys that we faced earlier and potentially go beat them up. Right, so step 1, I need to remember where exactly we need to go, which I think I do, but I don't know. So I think our location is here. This is what's, you know, triggering in my brain. I'm like, this is our location. So how do we get there? Here, like bounce. So go to Surrogate, which apparently has something, but I think we went there and found it didn't. Head here, and then head here. I think that's our best path. So let's see if this is the right path. I'm also going to do a save before we do, just to be sure that we're actually going to the right place. It could also be like up here, maybe, or no, it's Dargonus. It's probably not Dargonus. Yeah, it's probably this one. So let's go to this place. The clan servicing the cooling systems have reported an incident of sorcery. The shadows in the cabins and corridors are coming to life. The voidsmen say they see strange writhing things lurk in nooks and crannies at the edge of their vision. If they look away, the things spread over the room. gnawing on everything in their path and attacking the weak and infirm. The strange creatures cannot be caught. It is almost as if they sense they are being watched and sink into the many cracks between the machines and bulkheads. So I can order that the monsters be banished with faith and prayer, which is Adira, or that the decks be purified with fire. Well, purify them with fire? The controlled scorching of decks is a labour-intensive but very familiar process for the Voidsman serving under the ship's Infernus Master. The evacuated chambers were set on fire, burning away all filth and heresy from the darkest corners. The shadow skulkers vanished without a trace, and the denizens of the cooling systems breathed a sigh of relief. Wonderful. Well, we made it. Let me just check colony for a second. There we go. Did get a colony reward. We got Tears of Repentance. So these, the grenades that come back, I think it is. All creatures that enter the area of effect created by this grenade must pass a toughness, strength, and willpower test with demolition penalty. On a failed toughness test, the target becomes blinded for 2 rounds. On a failed strength test, slowed. On a failed willpower, disturbed. Let me just double check. Is that the one that had, where is it? It's this one. No? Wait, which one is it then? Chemprinces, a cure for sloth? Oh, no, yeah, it's Chemprinces. So, yes, it's got replenishing. Cool. So those are the ones that come back. That was a rank 1 one that it said we got there. Oh, I think I just understood what this is. This was it replenishing it. We didn't actually finish a quest, we simply just replenished. Okay. What do I need to do for the next thing here? So I got a cure for sloth. We need to do one of the ones that required rep, and we don't have rep with anything. Oh, that was it. Yeah, okay. So that's why this is kind of stalled a little bit. It's because we have no rep. We could we can't even do a rank 1 again. We could do Secrets of Winterscale if we wanted to. We'll get us Blood and Nephium, apparently. Get us Chemicals and Promethium. It could be okay. It costs us... No, it doesn't even cost us 3 provisions. It just has 3 provisions as the thing that it does. Yeah, let's execute it. Let's do Secrets of Winterscale. Legend has it House Winterscale holds the secrets of gas factoriums, workshops in which tons of organic raw materials pass through the fermentation vats, hot rollers, and pressure exhausts to yield valuable chemicals. The sacred technology could enable Yanis to produce enormous volumes of promethium. However, only the most skillful and highest paid smugglers will be up to the task of stealing this treasure. Okay, let's execute it. I don't know how many chemicals we're going to get, I don't know how many promethium we're going to get, but it has no downside, so I think that's fine. Dargonus? Dargonus is fine. Okay, next place. We're heading back to Yanis, actually. The steady rhythm of life aboard the vessel was disrupted when, on the 4th watch of the voyage, the lower decks had their gravity reversed. I've already seen this one. Okay. So we're getting repeats. That probably means we've been traveling about too much, but we'll see. Or we were just unlucky. I didn't want to visit this one. I wanted to travel to the next one. I just clicked the wrong button. Do we want the plasteel? We probably do. I'll grab the plasteel while we're here. It's my punishment for actually landing here is that I have to do something. There we go. That's fine. Head back out. Okay. And we'll go to the next one. Also, it confirms it's not there, I guess. Right. Quick save. Interestingly, there is a red path already here. We could, in theory, lower that and take the shortcut. Not that we need to, but it's an option. I would almost prefer to go further, though. Right, let's visit here and see what we get. Yeah, so these are the Chaos ones that we fought earlier. Well, time to find out if we can beat them. I don't think we will, but we'll find out. The Voxmaster reports an incoming transmission. You do not negotiate with heretics. I don't know if that's the right answer, but that might have been the one we went with before. Oh no, did they not just say you're gonna die? I think I did answer it before.
I'll be your beacon in the darkness.
Okay, so it's us versus 3, which is not the worst thing. They do have a murder class cruiser. I'd forgotten the name of it, but that's okay. Maybe head up here and shoot them at the front.
With the force of a supernova.
Okay. That looked good. What else have we got here? Not going to ram it. Dorsal could potentially shoot it if we get a little closer. Yeah, let's go up and shoot it with our... Why can I not shoot it? Target is too far? That's going to hit that side of it? How about here? Really? That's not going to hit the front? No, I want to go here, then shoot it. There we go. That's what I'm after.
Coordinates set.
We did a little damage. Okay. Can't quite hit it with starboard stuff. Could strafe a short distance. Would that help us at all? Maybe. If we strafe to this side, it might help us. We could also try increasing a shield. We could also turn it. Let's turn it. Let's see how this looks. That's actually great for us. Okay. We can now shoot it a little bit more. Which is cool. What else can we do here? We could strafe if we want to. Try and get behind it. Cool. And that actually works pretty well for us. Let's increase our forward shields. And torpedo here.
Torpedoes, away!
I think that was pretty good. First Infidel class raider comes in this way. Second one comes in from the other side. Neither one has a great shot on us. Our sword class frigate is coming in. Is it going to shoot? Can it shoot? Okay, it's shooting one of the raiders. That's pretty good damage. Okay, they've got some swift death fighters that have come in here. They missed, then they hit us. Okay, the fighters went off and shot, but that's okay. What are the debuffs on us? Infernal fires, so we take damage each round. Okay. I think heading up here and exploding is a great idea. Let's do that. And then explode. Which at least kills one unit. Okay. Now we have some options here. I might try and get to the other raider. Although apparently we can only go like this. If I ram it, how are we looking? That doesn't look like that would be a good idea. I'll be honest. Could maybe do this. Yeah, let's do next shot gains additional range. And then we'll shoot these guys.
Make every shot count.
Okay, they're not quite dead, but almost. Shoot directly into the murder class one. Shoot directly into it. Starboard. We can do some shots on that one.
Open fire.
Okay. If I go out here, let's do this.
Hands, prepare for acceleration.
Keep going. And then shield the back.
Coordinates set.
Okay. That's my plan right now. We'll see how that works out. These torpedoes, though, are going to be right on us, which is not ideal. Oh, okay. They went in our shields. I did not know you could do that with torpedoes. That's good info. Okay, they're taking damage. We might be dead, because we might get shot in the back. Okay. That's a lot of shots.
Return to ashes.
They're dead. Okay. Yeah, that's us dead.
Machine spirit cries out in pain.
Not quite, actually. Now we're dead? Yes. Yes. Okay. We didn't explode though. Let's try it again. Okay, that wasn't impossible. What were the issues? Issues were that we got shot too many times by being close to them. If I head up here, can I shoot this one up at the edge? Just try to see if I can get an angle to shoot this guy. Like that? No. Okay, so we're not going to be able to shoot that one turn 1. Could I turn in here and then turn around? Yeah, okay, I could do something like this and then shoot them at the front. That could potentially be good. Just stay back a little bit from it. I think turning it might have been a bad idea, actually, initially. We could also, I just realized, head up here and then strafe to the side, and then that would let us shoot that one. So we strafed a little bit to that side, we'd be able to shoot it. I don't know if that's a sensible move, but we could do it. Probably not. I'm thinking this is good for us. Let's shoot it.
With the force of a supernova!
Okay. Protect the front. Then increase range. Go forward 1. Shoot them some more. What do you mean targets? Oh, it's because that's where their shield location is. I see. Their shield location and their location are different, I think. Slightly. Okay, let's then get our torpedoes.
Let the void sort them out.
And we'll stay where we are. I must reach one of these cells to end our turn. Okay.
Helmsman, take us in.
There we go. So they did the torpedoes and they moved off. These are going to do something similar. Yep. Sword class 1's going to head up here and shoot the infidel class raider. Yep. Then shoots it with the front weapons. No, doesn't have front weapons. Okay. Well, we got extremely blasted. We survived, but we got extremely blasted. Torpedoes, we're kind of looking at sending them in here. And then they're going to explode in there. That was good damage. Okay. And keep shooting the front. So let's do that to start off with.
Launch batteries, fully.
Okay. Dorsal.
Salvo.
What else could we do here? Could just go straight past. And then maybe... Yeah, let's go all the way over here. Then strafe to the side, maybe? If I'm going to do that, if I'm going to end my turn here, we get like there, can I shoot you in the side? I could, yeah, let's do that.
Hands, prepare for acceleration.
Get up here. Shoot the torpedoes slightly. Okay. I was thinking turn, but if he turns the wrong way, then we're screwed. Let's maybe turn him. That's alright. That's some good damage, and we've kind of made him a little bit weird. Do some defensive stuff here. Do I want to strafe? No, actually I think we're okay. I think we're okay. So the melted torpedoes, they are going to reach us. Oh, well. That sucks. Okay. We're flying up here shooting our sword class frigate. Which hopefully will come and help us attack the murder class cruiser at some point. Yeah, they didn't have the maneuverability to turn, which is what we were hoping. Sword class frigate coming up here, shooting at the front, which is free. And then that's it. Okay. We're still alive.
The enemy shield is down. Time to unleash
Okay.
a counterattack.
That's horrible.
No mercy for the enemies of humanity. The void comes knocking.
We're gonna die next turn anyway, I think. Let's turn.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
That mean, yeah, we're just dead. Shoot
Fire
it.
at will.
More torpedoes.
Keep up the pressure.
Change shields to the front. And, yeah, that's gonna be our turn. Oh, I need to end in one of these squares? Okay.
Coordinates set.
Means our shields at the front are a little bit awkward. They're so far away, they're not going to do anything. Okay, I don't think we're strong enough. It's definitely more of a competitive fight than it was last time. But that fire, I think, will just destroy us every time. That didn't do anything to us? That seems odd. Let's fly over here in the hopes that it distracts. Okay. End turn. We're not dead yet. Okay. Let's see here. Head round this way. Just trying to think of where we want to be. I guess we could head round here, and or I guess it would have to be one square further forward. Then shoot.
Lance batteries. Volley.
Okay. Dorsal shoot.
Make every shot count.
Head here. Fire. No, even with all that, I'm still not actually able to kill it. Torpedo salvo control. Go in here, explode.
I revel in the spectacle of their glittering ruin.
That also killed us. But we did manage to actually kill the ship. Okay. So we now know that we pretty much just don't have the ability to kill it. Okay. That's fair enough. We explored the rest of this anyway, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go back to the map of the Koronus Expanse and let's figure out whether there's a quest we can do. Because that is obviously not it for us. So forge a path to Viabos 6, Kiava Gamma, go to Tenebris or Odinathos. That's basically nothing. We could do contracts, but they're not going to give us anything that's actually worth getting right now. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess we could head up to this one at some point, but maybe we just head up to the next system and see what happens. The engine decks were transformed into exotic gardens. Several chambers sprouted foliage vaguely resembling plants on Terra, although they exhibited a glass-like surface polished to a mirror sheen. While reflections in the plants perfectly copied the surrounding objects, they did not show a single living being. Those who peered into them saw grotesque, blood-covered creatures instead, not unlike bloated abyssal fish with a pair of clawed limbs, sometimes more. Unable to destroy the sinister growth, the voidsmen covered it with plasteel hoods until leaving the Imperium, finally ridding the vessel of the corruption. By the God Emperor's grace, no perils of the warp prevented the vessel from returning to real space. Oh, Dargonus event. My presence will be required. Okay. I guess I'll do that in a second. Secrets of Winterscale is done though. Okay. So we got chemicals and promethium. Which seems good. Yeah, so now Janus gives us that much, and then Where's Promethium? Wait, that was Promethium. Where's chemicals? Chemicals. It now gives us 12. Alright, I'm just trying to work out where we get everything from. So, Chem Princes gave us 1. This gave us 6. Did we start with 5 here, or what's happened? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to accept it. Oh, but we also have efficiency, which increases resources, right? How much efficiency do we have? We have 4 efficiency. So that's 40%. 40% of 7. In my head, I'm not getting that. I'm going to do a calculator just to be sure I got this right. 40% of 7 should be a nice, easy thing to work out. For some reason, it's not coming to me. So, times by that. Times by that. It's about 2.8. Okay, assuming it rounded up, which it never does, that still doesn't get us to my number. Okay, I don't really know what that means then. I'm trying to think if there's another way it could be doing it. Complacency doesn't do it. It could have had some to start with as well, that's the other thing. Maybe efficiency is done in the most stupid way possible. That could work. I was thinking, what if it takes the base amount, it gives you 10% of that, then it gives you 10% of the next one, then it gives you 10%, then it gives you 10%. Right? Like maybe it doesn't add them together, it just gives you 10% each time. Which would give you a different value. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just going to accept whatever number is there is fine, and we're just kind of like, we're at the I don't know stage. Colony event. An important event has occurred in one of your Protectorate's colonies, which calls for the rogue trader's personal attention. You can visit the colony and complete the event at any time. You can find out more about the information on current events demanding your involvement on the colony management screen. Can I? Oh, I guess that's holy delegation is the extra stuff. That is my extra information. It's like, what more did you want? It says holy, you know, delegation. Oh, it had no other routes. It's kind of funny. Do we want to go to Pillars of Viridis, or do we want to get a connection over here first? Let's visit. Let's visit this system. Let's see what's in it. Maybe there's a fight we can win. Maybe there's nothing, which is also equally good. Alright, there we go. Did a quick save there. Scan. Oh, Inquisition shipwreck and some plasteel. Let's have a look at the Inquisition shipwreck. Oh, we're landing. Well, obviously Heinrichs has to go. I mean, Argenta going makes sense. Can we just check what the world is called? Ice World. Wonderful. These two make sense. You make sense. You make sense. Maybe we take out Adira and we bring along, probably not Erlet. Maybe Cassia? Sure. That seems reasonable. Do a quick save. And let's drop. Ooh, some kind of snow planet? Okay. Interesting. Let's see what's going on. We have no info whatsoever, which is par for the course. Oh, so we have some wardens and our personal pilot down here with us. How big is the map? It's got some space for us to move in. Right, save. Let's go. Are we in the right order? Almost certainly not, but like, are we?
Always keep your eye on the
Abelard,
prize.
Heinrichs. No, Cassia needs to swap with Pascal. That's pretty much right. Alright, goods. Just did a shotgun on him.
I always have a backup plan.
More goods. Melta charges. We got a bunch of other stuff here. Medicae check here. What killed them? Was it by any chance the extreme amount of snow?
Operation
Oh,
successful.
these soldiers were killed by shots in the back. It seems they were executed by their own comrades, who then used his last charge to blow his own brains out. So maybe one of them went mad. Maybe they were running out of food or something. I don't know. Sentry's keycard. Keycards like this are issued to soldiers who are posted in compartments with heightened security. Okay. Interesting. Quick save? Don't know why I'm quick saving every second. We haven't done anything. I just moved the camera. Okay, I'm a little paranoid there's going to be things in here, though.
Over there.
Well, there's something to disarm, and hey, we actually have our disarmer with us.
The Emperor
Wonderful.
favors me today.
There's a gaping hole in each corpse's head. They were brought out one at a time and shot from behind at point-blank range.
I always keep my
Okay,
options
but
open.
why? That's the thing we're still missing. Is like, what's caused this to happen? Logic? Let's do a 90% logic test.
That's how it's done.
The readings indicate that the ship's reactor is still running, though perhaps not for long, and this explains why the ship's interior is warm. I mean, it doesn't look warm to me, I'm just going to say that.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
I love you saying that after it's just like, we did a jumping puzzle. Do you hear that? That screaming. Passengers will keep their mouths shut, there's no screaming. Maybe we should have brought Adira. No, I hear it too. Oh, Emperor, his screams are so loud. Or maybe she would have gone mad because it's psychers who are going mad. Me too. It's so loud. Please stop this torment. Why are you tormenting us? Okay. Something's not right. Wardens, palm up positions. Tell the bridge we have suspicious activity here. Get back, damn mutants. So they were transporting psychers who then start going crazy? This isn't right. You can't treat us like this. What are you going to do? We want to live. Embrace the gift of decay. Oh. Well, I know what embrace of decay is. That would be Papa Nurgle. That is not great news for the people here. Or for us.
I'll learn from this mistake.
Crude scribblings in some blasphemous script proved too impenetrable to decipher, is what that said. What's happened to us? We're perplexed. Wonderful.
Let us not dawdle.
The squalid berth, heavily soiled with blood and vomit. It is also equipped with straps that were used to bind its inhabitants to the bed whenever necessary. A rotten brick of corpse starch, a passenger's rations. Judging by the lingering smell, it was dosed with a sedative.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
These people were not killed by weapon fire. Perhaps there was no ammunition left for them. They were brutally butchered with knives and beaten with gun stocks. Okay. What's up with this? A asthmatic rasping can still be heard from a broken vox, a screeching, cacophonous melody that sets your nerves on edge and scatters your thoughts. Oh, things are about to get weird and messed up. Okay.
Rise to the top
In
or
we
get
go.
left in the dust.
Small fish, eyeless and slimy, dart and wriggle about the rank water. Lower warp.
Just as I planned.
Embrace the gift of decay is what it says. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, so literally that was just the ability to read it, but I mean, I think we still know what it is.
I always have a backup plan.
That definitely sounds like Nurgle's thing. They want to burn us all. Burn, burn, burn. Through the cocoon's translucent film, you can see vague outlines of a decaying body. The ribcage has been broken open and a heart still beats inside it.
I always keep my options open.
Well, this is again horrible. Quick save. Sorry for the random flashes of purple. I don't know what that is. I think it's the effects kind of appearing and disappearing. After being shot, these poor wretches had their skulls caved in around the temple as if to make doubly sure. Let's clear this of explosives.
Failed.
Okay.
Duty prevails.
Well done. This one? From time to time, tiny sparks of psychic energy burst out of the cocoon.
Keep your wits
Medicaid
about
check.
you.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay, cool. And out of here. Quick save. And then let's head further in.
Let us not dawdle.
I just wanted to live. Why? Why? Oh. Identify yourself. Warden Kappa 322 reporting for patrol duty at the main confinement cell. Main confinement cell, okay. Atmospheric sensors indicate the presence of unknown impurities, high risk of contamination. What? But, Gah, oh saint of the Emperor, what's happening to me? Oh. Danger. Detecting extreme contamination levels. Initiating global alert protocol. Yeah, it's not good. So, the fact they had the main containment thing kind of implies to me like they were carrying something bigger along with them. Tangible psychic radiation is coming from the gurgling sludge. Perhaps this is the source of the vision that seized you. The tree is sprouted right out of a person. Its broken bones have formed a collar of branches. Its cracked skull is merged with the trunk, and dried gore now coats the skin-like bark in a thin layer. Alright.
Always keep your eye
Lower
on the
warp
prize.
check.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Grant us eternal life, Nurgle, father of decay, for we do not wish to die. Yeah, this is a Nurgle thing. Lots of Nurgle stuff happening here. No one will hurt us here, and no one will hurt you either now. Oh, that's good. No one will hurt us.
Look, over there.
Except for the trap. That would hurt us. The interrogator surveys the dissolution and decay around you with an icy stare. Throne, preserve us from the arch-enemy's machinations. Is this the same ship that once transported you? I have insufficient knowledge of the structural features of black ships, Malachi. However, I do recognize some of the fragments of devices littered beneath the arch-enemy's spawn. Remnants of psi shields, speakers for stunning prisoners, sedative diffusers. Bad memories? Heinrich's mouth tightens. No more than usual. What do you think happened to the ship? Heinrich looks around. Anything could have happened to it. Even black ships are not immune to the vagaries of warp. The Geller Field, a prisoner riot, a minor glitch in the sacred mechanisms. Any one of these causes could have been fatal. We should go. Just in general, but I guess we'll keep exploring. Inquisition trooper died.
better myself through
Popped
my
up there.
service.
Interesting. It died in the cutscene, so it gave us a thing in the log. It's kind of weird. Okay, what's her injury? She just has a fresh injury.
I always
Oh,
have
from
a
the
backup
melter
plan.
charge, probably. The last gun's flamers and shock weapons in the containers are covered in a layer of whitish maggots and partially eaten away by acid corrosion. We could remove it with a medikit, I suppose. I was just thinking there.
I'm listening.
Oh, we need to reapply you with medikits anyway. We have 51 medikits and I'm treating them like gold. But that's okay. Where are we? Argenta?
Flesh is weak.
Ministration is a holy task.
Okay. Again, quick save after doing anything. The crates contain fragments of plate armor, rusted and covered in fungus. Lower Imperium?
I've read about this.
Okay. Voidsman's diary. After the last ship consolidation, they transferred me here to the Pariah barracks, and everything they say about these freaks is true. I don't know if they're raised this way or if they really don't have a soul, but just being near them makes me feel sick to my stomach. Cold, unfeeling, empty creatures pretending to be human. They beat and execute the prisoners like it's nothing. A normal person is disgusted at the thought of smashing a person's skull. Well, either that or they like it. But not them. They don't care one bit. If it was up to me, I'd toss them in the hold with the rest of the mutants, but the psycho tricks don't work on them at all. Very handy when you're traveling on a ship stuffed with enraged psychers. I had to move one of the psychers from the communal hold to separate quarters. That traitorous piece of shit was encouraging the others to revolt, and our esteemed ship's confessor ordered us to give him a good hiding. Beat him for 2 hours or so, and by the end my damned cough had got so bad it was unbearable. Uh-huh. So potentially this psyker was the trigger. Constantly beat him until he embraces chaos. I'm worried I'll be called in to see the Purging. If command find out about the crap in my lungs, they'll toss me straight out of the airlock. My only hope is my new augment, though the guy who fitted it on Flassia Prima was strange. He gave me the creeps, and so did all of his machinery. No doubt it was all legal under the Imperium's laws. But I didn't have a choice. A wretched bilge rat of a voidsman would never rise high enough to have his aches and pains treated by someone from the Adeptus Mechanicus. I'm just going to hope this thing clears up on its own. Yep, so he was ill with something, potentially chaosy related. He then put some illegal tech in himself, potentially chaosy related, and then beat up a psyker who would potentially trigger the warp. That guy's the cause of this, huh? It just seems very likely. Ooh, more loot. Need key. Anyone got a key? Need key. No. Well, that must be our loot for this area then. That's fine. You're not going to shoot me, are you?
Top, or get left in the dust.
Sir, we've lost contact with hold sections 238 and 239. The riot is spreading. Emperor, have mercy on us. I won't let these blasphemous mutants take control of my ship. Broadcast this over all Vox channels. In the name of Inquisitor Utan Hall, all crew members are hereby ordered to take up arms and begin a total purge of the holds. Okay. Every psyker on board must be destroyed. Cleanse every inch of the ship with fire. Well, this explains why people are being shot in the back. The Emperor protects.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Surrender to the dark powers!
Well, this is horrible. I was going to say retreat, but there is no retreat. Okay. Well, we can't move because we've been ambushed. Let's start by making this our front line here. Cool. We'll make this our back line for extra dodge. And I don't know. I guess we'll make this the rear for now.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay. Not that we really want to be in there. Let's head over there. Put kill zone on that area.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Maybe even put overwhelm on that area. Joint analysis to increase everyone else's damage. And then pick someone and shoot them.
Who if not me?
Okay. End turn. Abelard. Can you get in here? You can. Okay. Let's start by giving you some temporary wounds. And slashing.
Victory is like the aftermath of an
nice
orbital strike.
Okay, well that's fantastic damage. We're out of anything else that we can do apart from a charge. Let's are these turrets active? They are. Yeah, let's bulwark for the turrets. And then defensive stance.
It will be done.
Now use brace for impact as well.
Job.
Yeah, brace for impact as well. Just to give himself a little extra deflection. Right. We're coming in at him. He parries. And he did his retaliation. Okay. They're heading in, which is horrible, obviously. There's not a lot we can do about it, though. Abelard's still standing there. Parry. Counter. You think in the previous fight the reason he wasn't getting the counter is because he wasn't actually parrying, he was dodging? I just noticed that there. Dodging doesn't cause him to do the retaliation, but
One fewer target.
parry seems to. Okay. Pascal, I'm looking at you for behind, so let's maybe go for a... Let's try to find a thing that would work. Actually, yeah, maybe blast there.
Beyond the science, right to post-mortem servitorization.
That seems good.
Denied.
Dash
Running
this way.
binaric override.
Can't quite dash enough to get in there. Let's give ourselves a little buff.
The scriptural prognosis is
Okay.
favorable.
Let's then, I don't know. Set this on a turret. Okay. End. Argenta actually has the ability to do some of this, which is fantastic. Okay, until the end of turn, you make one additional attack per turn, including on the additional attack on the turn this heroic act was used. The first attack after using this ability, and each turn afterwards costs 0 AP. Okay, that seems good. Wait, she has nothing in her hands? Why does she... Oh my god, does she have nothing in her hands because her strength dropped at some point? But now her strength is back to normal. Oh, that's what happened. So it automatically took her weapon off because her strength dropped, I think. That's really annoying because this is a perfect fight for her. Alright, well, head here. What's this do? Number of attacks equal to rate of fire, minimum 2. These attacks do not cost AP. Well, at least that's positive. Yeah, go there.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Cannot be used when there are melee armed things adjacent. There is a melee one adjacent, huh? Okay, move back
I'll do
slightly. There we go. Burn them. Could burn that one if I wanted to first. Let's do that.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Each strike is a prayer.
Okay.
I refuse.
Running gun gives me extra movement, right? Yes.
Faith without
Running
deeds
gun.
is worthless.
Get yourself here. Wildfire.
Guided by faith.
Firearm mastery. Ability to make extra attacks equal to the weapon's weight of fire. Yeah, do
In
that.
thy light I stand, and thy light
Now do
I
this to
crave.
re-raise morale. Okay. Now fire upon him.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll
Keep
do it.
going. Keep going.
Doubt is for the weak.
Any idea why this is not doing damage to enemies? I don't know.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Eradicated.
There we go. That seemed to work. And now I'm out of shots. And then I can move into cover. Alright, well that was an annoying turn. Cassia gets a turn because somebody used a heroic act. Okay, I would love to be in cover with you, but however that doesn't appear to be an option that's going to be available to me. Maybe here's your best cover, but then, yeah, maybe here's your best cover. Right, let's go here. Use the voice of command on Abelard to buff him.
Military tactics.
Then we can do one of these. Maybe glimpse of fate onto yourself.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, that seems good. Right, end turn. Okay, should be able to block things here if they attack. Yep. Nice.
Out of my way!
Well, they're heading in. Hopefully Heinrichs can also... Oh, you dodged. Nice.
Powers!
Are you going to be attacked? Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Okay. Heinrichs. We haven't got any veil degradation, so let's add some. Wrath of the Emperor.
For the
Shield of the
throne's
Emperor.
glory. Let's see
Hammer
to
of the Emperor. little
But
self
of
buff.
course, Lord Captain.
This is free, right? Yeah. So wait, I just want to test something. If I use increase, if I give myself some temporary wounds, I can still get the attack with that? That's fantastic.
Let's see to it. Your reckoning is due.
Nice. So that gives me an attack I can use with 0 AP. That was a good level up from us here. And we actually gained an AP off killing it, I think. Maybe, unless I'm wrong. Good toxic needle.
I won't object to it.
Alright, well, cool. Cassia gets her actual turn. So she's already buffed Abelard. Let's buff Pascal. He's the next one who really needs it. Then I'm going to give Argenta a full turn.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Faith
Revel in
without
slaughter.
deeds is worthless.
Dash back. Fire.
I'll do it.
I should have used wildfire. There we go. So these count as
As the Emperor, none can escape
this
the
is now
Emperor's
unique
judgment.
a unique attack.
I'll do
Then
it.
use run and gun. Get back over here.
That is not the Emperor's
Reload. First reload is free, I believe. Then fire over here. Nice. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay. Cassia. Give Abelard
Isn't this
another
a job
turn.
for the serfs?
Okay.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
Nice, they're dead. That was a good extra turn. Then we're gonna buff Heinrichs. Okay. We're then gonna buff
Me?
Pascal.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
All of this lowering veil degradation, which is great. Then end your turn. Running in. Dodged. Turret took a shot, which killed most of those guys. Wait, the turret's on my side or on their side? Because definitely seemed to kill a bunch of them. Our turn. Get back in cover. Also, these should have incredible stats right now. Yeah, look at that. These are great because they've got +1. So these are now actually giving like some pretty serious modifiers. Okay, let's put... I was going to say let's put...
I am ready for whatever comes.
That wasn't what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Let's put front line here. Can I do that?
My gut tells me it's
No,
a bad
okay.
idea.
Well, in which case we're going to put front line
On it.
here. For Abelard later. Then we're going to have a look at these things. We have a lot of armor. We can get rid of that with a dismantling attack, I suppose.
You should feel honored to witness this.
Nice. Can then shoot back here.
I'll see to it personally.
Didn't quite kill it. That's fine. Could make this a kill zone area, which I probably should have done first. Increase
It's
other
as
people's
good as done.
damage.
I won't compromise my
Apply some
principles.
stacks. Okay, Abelard. Your job is to go here and charge. Go here and charge. Go here, sworn enemy.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Followed by
I will
endure.
do my duty.
Also, does he have a ton of extra strength right now? He does. Yeah, because of Beacon of Might. Is that it? It might be Beacon of Might. Is that the one we took last time? Beacon of Might. Yes. So, he has a ton of extra strength from that and from Cassia. Now we're going to charge.
Grey hair.
Do a bunch of damage. Do it again.
It will be done. An exemplary strike.
Okay, cool. Pascal, hit him.
Request approved.
followed by shooting it.
Significant value.
That seems pretty good. We can now start thinking about dashing this way.
My vow is to serve.
Cool. And then dash over here. Did they increase the dash range on this? Did that not used to only be... Oh, it's 4 cells. But why is it 4 cells? It's agi bonus divided by 2. But because we used voice of command on him, his agi bonus is higher. Of course.
I will not.
Right. Revel and slaughter. Wildfire.
That is for the weak.
Get into this area. And hit it.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Would be much better if I was using some kind of bolter type weapon. But we did kill it. That's fine. Running gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is unacceptable.
I think they fixed the
This
bug
is
with
why I was
versatility.
chosen.
Yeah, they fixed the bug with wildfire versatility. It now only applies 1 like it should do. I mean, that's good, but it used to, once you used it once, count every attack as a new attack. But they fixed that. Okay, it doesn't really matter what we do here, but let's do Shield of the Emperor.
Glory.
Hammer
Let's
of the
see to it.
Emperor. Buff Abelard's strength. A run up here, charge. Run up here, charge.
The Emperor is on our side.
Nice. Gives yourself
I
some
won't
temporary
object to
wounds. Then hit with this.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Nice. Good damage. Okay. Get up here.
Isn't this a
Heinrichs.
job for the serfs?
Give him this.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
We're then going to... Where are we? We're going to inspire him for a
Isn't
lot of
this
extra
a job
damage.
for the serfs?
Haven't done any inspiring yet. Just see if we have anything else we can do. I don't think we do. Then
I'm
gonna
not accustomed
give
to
him
being
another
ordered
turn.
around.
Where's the... There is no opening? Let's aim for an opening.
Let's see to it.
There it is. Is this gonna hit it from where we are? I don't think
I won't
so,
object
but
to it.
it did, and it did a ton of damage. Wonderful. That fight went pretty well, actually. Yeah, that went pretty well, despite how it started.
Keep your wits
Yeah.
about you.
Okay. Do a quick save. It's going to be a long episode, but we haven't had that many episodes recently, so let's keep going. They only usually give you 1 fight in these areas. The corpse's flesh is crystallized and turned into translucent sarcophagus. Sealed within is the slop of their putrefying organs. The walls of the lift shaft are coated in a layer of putrefying goo containing revolting growths, the bodies of the people trapped within it.
Failure is just a temporary setback.
We failed that again. We have a lot of perplexed, so we're getting a huge negative currently. Quick save. Push yourselves forward. Yeah, so there's that bit that we haven't got because we're missing a key. Oh. Oh, okay. Fog of War disappeared for a second there. We ready to fight? Oh, no, we're not. We're not ready to fight. Argenta. Re-equip your heavy bolter. There we go. I wish it wouldn't do that. I wish it would just leave it equipped and then say you can't use it. But it's probably to stop you cheesing it with voice of command. You know, so if you had voice of command, you could then boost your stats up and then you'd be able to use it even though you couldn't use it.
Always keep your eye on the price.
I'll make an
Okay.
example out of you. You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
This is horrible in terms of turn order. Let's figure out where we want people to be. I mean, we can maybe be here for now, just for a second. Just move ourselves out of the way. Abelard can be right in there. Heinrichs, we want to be kind of far back. He's going to buff at some point. Seeing where we want him to be. He's actually going to be over here, because I think I want Argenta to be there. For the possibility of shooting, like, across them. Pascal is going to be as far up as possible. Cassie is going to join us here, and I guess we're going to sit next to her, despite that being kind of terrible. Maybe we could sit here. I don't even know if we need cover, because none of these guys seem ranged. Also, what is that? Occluding sphere looks terrifying. Okay, I guess we will move ourselves here-ish. That's fine. Well, we'll start here, and then we'll move. Alright, start the battle. We get to go first. That's probably going to be our front line.
Stand for it.
Okay. Let me do this. Trench line gives you better cover efficiency. Okay. Let's make that our front line for now.
Me.
Let's make our back line here.
I'll make it happen.
I know we're giving dodge to Pascal, but let's not worry about it. Let's make her rear here.
I refuse.
I can't make it there. Here.
I'll see to it personally.
It's not great, but that'll be fine. Okay. This is free. Let's reroll cover in our area.
It's as good as done.
Okay. This is gonna have kill zone on it. Gonna have overwhelm on it. We're then gonna go joint analysis, so everybody does more damage. We now get one shot. Let's go for
it's as good as done.
Surefire plan, and then shoot.
I'll see to it personally.
Our chances of shooting is very bad because we have 3 levels of perplexed, so our ballistic skill is 5. What can you do? That's great position for it to be. We can get Abelard in there. We're very happy. Okay, don't worry about that one, despite how slowly it walks. Nice dodge.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Okay, that's fine. Parry, also fine. Right, that hits everybody. Let's start with this. That's going to raise our resolve a little bit, which is good. Then we're going to do Shield of the Emperor.
Naturally.
Followed up with a Hammer of the Emperor. Follow up with a buff to Pascal. We got one left. Give ourselves some temporary wounds. Maybe move in here and just hit it.
But of course, Lord, be gone.
Nice. Okay, happy with that. Don't know what the occluding sphere is doing.
Me.
Blessings of Rock gives a shield that grants its host 3 MP and removes if the creature's temporary wounds equal 0. Okay, so it makes them run quicker into us. I understand. Yeah, so whichever one had it is going to start moving a lot quicker. So these are I think this is saying that these are... No, that's our negative navigator stuff. Never mind. Let's not worry about that. That's our ability. Cancel. Cancel whatever you're doing. Let's figure this one out. I want to inspire Argenta.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
I want to then Voice of Command Argenta. I then want to... We'll do that as our last... Well, let's do this now. Let's revel in light Abelard.
Me? If you insist,
Reveal the
Lord
light
Captain.
Abelard, sorry. And then we'll buff our... we'll give Argenta a turn.
For the serfs?
There we go. So she can now use Burst Fire on her turn. Which would probably be fine, but let's start with a little momentum gaining. Followed by some Burst Fire. Let's do it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nice. And that should have given tactical advantage to her. I didn't check how many she had before, but each of those should have given her tactical advantage due to what we took in our level up, right? Just to confirm what I'm looking at. That should be because of... Yeah, no. Wait, did I never take that? Against all... No, in the hero's fruit... What did I think I took? Did I take that on... I took that on Jai. That's the reason why. Okay, never mind. Let's ignore that. I took what I thought I took on the other person. Alright.
Out of my way!
Poxwalker Guard comes up. That's fine. Front line should really be here now. But let's not worry about that. You're going to head this way and then start firing upon them like this. So let's head up here. How much did that cost? That cost 2. So shooting in wildfire probably. Let's do that.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Is why I was chosen.
Actually, yeah, shoot wildfire. That's the right way. Burst.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Each strike is a prayer.
Okay, Revel and Slaughter cost us AP, so we don't want to do that just yet. Wait, I have another attack? Yes. Wait, why? I shot. I wildfired. I bursted. Why do I have another attack? I'm not entirely sure. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I can then run and gun.
Doubt is for the weak.
Which I don't even know if I needed to do. That gives me a 0 cost single shot, I guess. I think I messed things up. Okay. I didn't need to do that. Okay, that's fine. He gets his turn. Walk in here. Actually, can I walk over here and charge? I could. So let's walk over here. Sworn enemy.
Follow my lead.
Give ourselves temporary wounds. Charge.
It will be done.
Then attack again. Then we'll brace for impact. Give ourselves extra deflection.
No
Activate the
matter
heroic
cost.
act.
I'm not interested.
Attack. It died. Run over here. Attack.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Then do it
I
again.
will do my reduced to dust.
Okay, then run over here and hit him. Nice. That seems pretty good for a turn. Okay. Cassia then gets her turn. She can't... Can she move? She can. Okay. Let's move and buff Pascal, who doesn't really need the buffs anymore because we're kind of past that point, but let's not worry about that. Glimpse of Fate Heinrich.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay. Pascal. Come down here, attack.
Tactical imperative dictates.
Shoot the big thing. Did 0 damage. It was negated. Oh. It's invincible. Oh. Death of creatures under its control deals direct damage to it. Oh! If I'd read that first, that would have made life a lot easier. Also, I think it gave itself the movement, which is kind of weird, but let's not worry about that. Yeah, do one of these. And... I don't know, like... End your turn.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Okay. Can you serve them a little quicker?
Chaos guides me.
Maybe that's what the one that's under direct control or the one it gave the extra movement to. It might be the one it gave the extra movement to. Yes,
Death
it is.
to
Okay.
non-believers.
They're probably all under direct control. So it's kill all the enemies, basically, but this thing will give buffs. Okay. We can do this. Our turn. Move front line to be here. just makes sense. Then make it a kill zone.
Who, if not me?
Make it have overwhelming
I'll
stratagem.
make it happen. My
Trench
gut tells me
line
it's a bad
stratagem can be
idea.
here just in
It's as good as
case.
done.
I don't think it's even needed, so we'll do that.
I'll
Then we'll
see
give
to it
everybody more
personally.
damage. Then we'll surefire
I'll make it
plan
happen.
and take a shot at, I don't know, this one.
I'll see to it personally.
We hit it. Nice. Okay.
Death to the weak!
This is fine. Probably not going to do anything. Maybe. Heinrichs, do
Let's
this
see
to
to it.
increase resolve again. Because that continues to increase resolve. Yeah. We're then going to do Shield of the Emperor.
Naturally.
Hammer of the Emperor. We are now well over our fail degradation. That's fine. We're then going to walk over here and kill this thing.
I need a foothold.
Your reckoning is
Nice. Followed by a little shot over there.
see to it. I'm done with this one.
Nice. Followed by a little temporary wounds gaining.
Suffering is part of the
Okay. There's his parry. Cassiel, get over here. Buff Abelard. Proceed to keep giving him buffs. So let's do Reveal the Light,
navigator, not a
which lowers the veil degradation. Let's do Glimpse of Fate.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the
Let's then do this to give him a turn. There we go. Nice hit. Followed up by a little Endure. Continue increasing his temporary wounds to insane levels. How much strength does he have right now? 109. That's pretty good. Now you're going to give him a full turn.
Paint your death in colors.
Okay. Head down.
My place is
Here.
at the fort.
Attack.
Dominance achieved.
Nice. Attack.
Sure, back and
Charge.
it will be done. I took care of this one.
Okay. He's still pretty much clearing fights by himself. And end your turn there. Plague Bearer comes in. That's fine. We took a tiny toxin hit. I think you can run in here. I'm not that worried about it.
Be the fire in my heart.
Revel and Slaughter. Can we remember what we did last? We did a burst fire last, right? So let's do a single shot.
I'll do it. None can
Yep.
escape the Emperor's judgment.
Cool. Followed by Wildfire, which I don't think it matters whether I do run and gun on Wildfire. It's effectively no. This one gives us
As the
one more
Emperor
AP.
commands,
This is
I
better.
act.
Could then do a devastating attack if we want to. Sure. Let's do devastating, and then fire. Okay. Well, that seemed to do quite a lot. What was Devastating doing again? I just want to double check. So piercing, rending damage, bleeding, impact damage knocks the target prone. I guess it knocked it prone, but then they just died anyway. Okay. Then run around the corner. Good. That seems fine. End. Maybe that's their square? As I'm just noticing that is a square that they've put something down on. So maybe that's their like Grand Strategist square. Was now Abelard's actual turn?
At your
Okay.
beck and call. Reduce to dust.
Oh yeah, how much is his strength right now? 144 strength. Okay.
Victory is imminent.
Increase your temporary wounds. Wait, I implied Endure and his temporary wounds went down by 1. What happened? Wait, how is that even possible? I don't know. Maybe it replaced the previous endure that was somehow higher for some reason. Okay. Defensive stance. Taunt.
It will be done.
Okay, it failed its test, so it's going to attack him. That seems good.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Head up here, mark you. Fire.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Followed up by hitting you.
Request approved.
Okay, we could then do a dismantling, but I should have done it first if I was going to do that. Let's then apply more stacks. And end our turn.
Out of my way!
Okay. This is fine.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Yeah, okay. No problem. Run up. Oh, it summoned more things, I see. Let's set our front line here. These buffs, by the way, are going to keep stacking in theory as long as we keep killing enemies in our zone.
On it.
I think. I need to double check what that does again because I keep forgetting it. Yeah, killed in the frontline area gave us +1. So if I keep placing the frontline areas, we're going to eventually get something good out of this. Don't need to do that. We can make it an overwhelming stratagem area. Apply more stacks to the Plague Bearer. Increase the damage that other people do. Take a shot.
It's as good as done. Another enemy down.
Nice. Actually worked. Okay. Heinrichs. There's a lot of veil degradation currently. Not entirely sure I want to do very much of anything. Let's maybe do this just to increase resolve again.
Object to it.
Okay, that did push us over, but that's fine. Then we're going to run up and hit you. Nope. Then we're going to run up and charge into you.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Follow up with an aim for the opening.
See to it.
And a kill one of these. Killing edge.
Reckoning is due.
The body just flew over there. That's fantastic. That'd be a good point to
For
give
the
yourself a little
throne's
extra
glory.
endure and end. Okay. This is fine.
Damage to bulk.
Cassia. Who have we not buffed yet? We buffed Argenta yet? Yes. Yes. So we haven't buffed Heinrichs and we haven't buffed Malachi. Let's buff
Be
Heinrichs.
careful not to cross my gaze.
Let's then use Glimpse of Fate on Argenta. Does she already have that on? She might already have. Let's use it on Malachi.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered
Okay.
around.
Then do Reveal the Light onto Abelard. I don't know if he needed it, but we'll do it anyway. That seemed to work. Yeah. So he's now got a lot more toughness. Let's now inspire
If I
Argenta.
may.
And then maybe maybe give Abelard
Isn't
even
this a
more
job for the
temporary wounds.
serfs?
That didn't seem to do anything. Okay. Sure.
I won't go down easy.
Argenta. Get up here, start firing. Get up here, wildfire.
Rejoice in battle! That is not
Followed
the
by
Emperor's will.
Revel and Slaughter
Faith
as well.
without deeds is worthless.
There we go. Fire.
Eradicated. You, my Emperor!
Fantastic. Single target
I'll do
shot. Okay. Wildfire is now only 1 here. Running gun and then a free single shot. You could also do firearm mastery. Yeah, until the end of combat we make 1 additional attack per turn. Yeah, you know what? Sure.
I am his will made manifest.
Followed by... I guess I'll just fire in at this one.
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice. That seems pretty good. Could then run and gun for another one. Run and gun. Then do a single shot. We'd have to move to like here-ish. Then single shot.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. Versatility is pretty high though. 1 more and we get a free wildfire. And then we're going to dash over here.
I'll do it.
Cool. Abelard. Go here and then charge. Go here and then charge.
I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
Nice. Do this. It's now at 132. How much does he have in terms of strength now? It's 128. So yeah, he did lose a little bit off of the previous turn. It's fine.
At your beck and call.
Do this so he gets a retaliation and then bulwark.
It will be done.
Yeah, it shouldn't really matter, but you know, if he gets hit by a ranged attack, I suppose it would.
Manageable.
Here, let's aim for an opening. Separate slightly from Heinrich's. Apply extra stacks to the Plague Bearer. Blast him. Okay, lower damage of the Plague Bearer. Then use your turn to retreat slightly. I don't know why I decided to move like this, but I did.
Chaos guides me.
Okay. This is going to be good next turn. Oh, unless, I mean, they hide. If they hide behind cover, it's going to be less good, but we'll see. Running up. It's fine. Oh, we did get hit.
Death to the weak.
How much health does this thing have left? Not much, so probably another turn or 2. Okay. More things spawned. Let's make this a front line.
If not me,
Kill zone it.
I'll make it happen. I won't
I
stand
probably don't
for
even need
it.
overwhelming stratagem
see
because
to
they'll
it
all die
personally.
anyway, but let's do it anyway.
It's as good as done.
Joint analysis. How much does this cost? 1?
I'll
Let's
make
use
it
perfect
happen.
spot. Let's see if this increases our chance of hitting. It does! Fantastic. Kill this one.
Your end was inevitable.
Nice. Okay. Heinrich's. Buff resolve.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Then a little
Let's
hammer
see
of
to
the
it.
Emperor. Again, that pushed us over the Veil Degradation, which is fine. Move in. Make this your opening.
Get me a target.
Proceed to hit.
I won't object to it. Be gone.
Good. Charge. Nice. End turn. It's not got very much health left. That's fine. He's a little hurt. He's actually taken pretty severe damage now that I see it. Alright, we've already voiced him, right? Yeah, so let's use Get Back in the Fight, which should remove his toxin.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah, that removed his toxin and gave him some temporary health, which is nice. We're going to inspire Argenta for more damage.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
She's now doing even more damage. Oh, she didn't have Voice of Command on her. Wow, okay. Let's then give her a turn. Revel in
That is
Slaughter.
for the weak.
Bit of an odd first move, but that's okay. Burst Fire is free, because it's our free attack for the turn, so do it.
For you, strike is a friend.
Nice. Then, Wildfire.
I'll do it.
So this one counts as a new attack type. Then Fire.
As the Emperor commands, escape the Emperor's death.
Nice. Then, I have another single shot I can do. So let's shoot this one.
Eradicated.
Nice. Okay, that seems pretty good. End turn. How's its health looking? Not great, which is good for us. Argenta now gets her turn. More Revel and Slaughter. Which is great. What's her ballistic skill right now? 183. Alright, that's pretty good. Get along this side and then start firing along here. Oh, get along that side and then Wildfire.
Guided by faith.
Okay. Devastating
Faith
attack.
without deeds is worthless.
Fire. Is that going to hit Pascal? Hopefully not. That thing just got sent to the moon. It's only got 1 health as well there. Shoot.
Why I was chosen.
Nice. Can't move. I think we're just going to have to take this as a normal
Doubt is
shot.
for the weak.
Okay.
I refuse.
Run
I'll
and
do
gun.
it.
Move out to the side. Try and kill.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
We dodged anyway.
Eradicated.
2 more dead. It's dead. Fantastic. Oh, and the rest of them just exploded. Well, that'll work. Okay, so our team definitely gets stronger if we stack. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Good to know that that's true. We got the Master of Arms seal, which lets us get to another area. And then ship's log. The ship's log is encrypted, but last entry is written in Gothic. I, Inquisitor Uton Hall, captain of the black ship Monarchia's Bane, write this record for the eyes of any faithful servant of the Emperor who may have a chance to read it. My vessel dutifully departed Terra to collect the Imperium's rightful tithes from its loyal worlds and then returned to the Segmentum Solar with thousands of psychers in our holds. Our mission was proceeding smoothly, but shortly after our warp jump, the incident occurred. The main confinement cell was the source of the insurrection. It was a holding site for an especially dangerous passenger who possessed high psychic potential, was known to incite disobedience in others. I do not know how he was able to free himself or how he summoned the forces of chaos to abet him. His psychic outburst spread rapidly across the entire vessel, sending the other passengers into a frenzy and causing them to attack my acolytes. I have given the order for the passenger holds to be purged and activated the automatic intruder elimination systems, but have no doubt that this measure will be unsuccessful. Not wishing to surrender the Monarchia's Bane into the hands of these deranged mutants, I have set course to orbit a nearby planet at a slight deviation. Sooner or later, the deviation will result in the ship drifting out of orbit and crashing into the planet's surface. Keep the faith and exterminate any mercy in your soul. Okay. Oh, maybe that lets us open the weapons store that or the chest we saw earlier. Maybe that is the weapons store. Guide for Voidsman. Okay. Voidsman, by the grace of the Emperor, you've been given the honor of serving on a black ship of the Inquisition. You've been entrusted with a unique cargo, psychers collected from the Imperium's worlds as their rightly owned tithe. Do not be deceived by their appearance. Every one of them is a dangerous mutant. Be strict with the passengers, for that is how you safeguard the lives of yourself and your comrades. You must be blind to the tears and deaf to the pleas. Listen to the passengers' conversations and report any groupings that form among them to the ship's confessor. Any groups that will be split into different holds to prevent a coordinated revolt. Check for certain that the passengers are all eating all of their rations. They contain tranquilizers intended to ensure your and your comrades' safety. Pay attention to any strange occurrences. Psyker corruption comes in many forms. Passengers that exhibit extraordinary abilities must be transferred to reinforced cells for solitary confinement. Do not engage in conversation with the passengers. Do not refer to them by name. Do not give them your possessions. Do not allow them to lose their fear of you. Their fear is the key to your survival. Appear before the ship's confessor every month to have the purity of your thoughts checked. Remember that blasphemous psychers can play with the minds of real people. Keep the faith and follow these rules. Failure to observe any of them will be grounds for dismissal. Okay. I'm tempted to save scum this check that's coming up here, because I kind of want to know what this is. Let's see. I don't know whether I need to save scummer or not till I click it.
That's how it's done.
I don't. Fantastic. Heretical Votary. This amulet reduces all toxic damage suffered by the wearer by minus 50%. If the wearer has Heretical Votary, they also heal 1 wound per heretical rank each time they suffer toxic damage. Alright, garbage. I don't know what that noise was, but I'm leaving. Okay, so that other key we got must have been for the chest.
I always have a backup plan.
So, ship combat in these areas, no chance. Actual combat, we're doing pretty well. I think some of the changes we made worked. I think changing the party slightly obviously made a difference. Pretty big difference, but that's good. Infernal Pistol, and then Tempestuous Carapace. Okay, cool stuff. Again, not a lot we can do with it,
Rise
but cool
to the
stuff.
top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, I'm just going to try and walk ourselves to the exit. I would have thought they would give us a fast... No, don't do what you're doing. Go here. I thought they would have given... Why does it not let me walk here? Oh, I see what it's done. It only lets you walk a certain distance away from where you... Or only lets you click a certain distance away, I think. Don't think it's letting us click here. Although there might be something there. No, I think it just cuts off, same as this bit. Right, yeah, let's click over there. Yeah, I think these are just bits that cut off. Jump as a group.
That was a problem for you.
Hey, it teleported everyone together, which is fine.
Is there money to be made?
Right. Yeah, that looks like it could be something, but it's just a dead end. Okay. I just wanted to check that we're safe to walk all the way out. Is there anything down here? Nope, you can't go there.
Keep my options open.
Cool. Right, well, I am going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.